On today's show, Martin Braithwaite eats Indonesia's spiciest dish. A badminton world champion rates her favourite Indonesian food. And I go head-to-head with professional footballers at a game of crossbar challenge. This happened when I was filming an ENAC or DNAC episode.
Hey guys, is Tech One an ENAC? Or is it... Oh, hang on one second. La Liga just texted me saying they want me to go to Spain right now and introduce Indonesian food. Guys, you enjoy your food.
Where is he
Where
is he going?
You guys want to come back?
So here I am, flying business class for the first time. I flew from Indonesia to Barcelona in Spain, where I met my friend Rodri, who works at La Liga.
How are you doing? Great to see you, man.
And he'll be travelling with us as we introduce Indonesian food to Spain's top football league.
Hello, how are you?
Happy too.
Now the first thing I want to do is find out what people in Barcelona know about Indonesian food.
Can you name me one Indonesian dish?
Honestly, no.
No?
No.
I'm sorry.
Gado Gado.
Gado Gado. Have you heard of Nasi Goreng?
Nasi Goreng.
Yes, of course.
I thought it's Indian food. Nasi Goreng.
Indonesian.
No, it's Indonesian.
It's the most famous Indonesian dish.
I learned something new.
So we start our mission here at RCD Espanyol in Barcelona, where they go head-to-head with Osasuna in La Liga. So as the match kicked off, I was told whichever player scores would join me for dinner tonight.
That person who will be introducing food to today is Martin Braithwaite.
So the match finished 1-1, and whilst waiting for Martin to tell him the good news, I saw former NFL player Roberto Garza.
Do you know anything about Indonesia?
I do not. I couldn't even tell you where it is. So you're going to teach me today, right?
I'm going to teach you some things about Indonesia.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
If I showed you a map of Indonesia, could you guess where? Could you point me where it is?
There.
Is that in Europe, Asia, South America?
There.
So Asia. Bang on, perfect. It is in Asia.
You see, I learned something, man.
Yeah, there you go. First question right. Do you know any Indonesian dishes?
I do not.
You don't know. What about Nasi Goreng? Have you heard of that?
Nasi Goreng?
Nasi Goreng? Beef rendang?
Beef rendang? No. But it has beef, right?
Yes.
See?
So,
That's two questions,
kind
right?
Kind of. Okay, fine.
Okay.
You get that one. That's 2 points. Do you know how many dialects there are in Indonesian?
No.
Like a rough number.
Okay, I'm gonna go...
How many languages are spoken there?
7.
I think there's 7 languages.
7 languages.
Okay.
Right?
In Indonesia, there are over 700 languages.
So I had the first number right.
Yeah, so
I'm 3 for 3.
3 out of 3.
I do know Indonesia,
So you
right?
do know Indonesia. You said you didn't, but you're an expert.
700 dialects, and it's right here
In
in Asia.
And over 6,000 Indonesian dishes to try.
6,000?
Yeah.
I need to try, what's the best one I need
The
to try?
best ones are beef rendang and nasi goreng.
Nasi Goreng and beef rendang, you got it.
Make sure to check it out.
Got
Okay,
it.
thanks
All
again.
right, brother. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it, Thank you.
And then the goal scorer, Martin Braithwaite, came down. Let's see if he'd be up for trying some Indonesian food.
Yeah, I love it, so no pressure.
Oh, Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, so am I. See you later.
Today's Martin. For you.
We had to wait until 8 o'clock for the Indonesian restaurant to open. So guys, I'm back in Bali now. I'm just editing a video, and I actually posted a 1-minute video when I got back, and that video went completely viral on social media. There was an instant viral reaction, and many news outlets were posting about it, and was even shared by the Ministry of Tourism and Pak Sandi. Back to a video where we meet Martin and his wife. Indonesian restaurant to open.
I'm Martin, I'm from Denmark and playing football in the football club Espanyol.
I'm Anne, I'm from France but living in Barcelona.
Fantastic. So guys, before the match today, I actually said whichever player gets a winning goal or scores, I'm going to introduce Indonesian food to tonight. So Martin managed to score the equaliser today. Guys, what is your experience like with Indonesian cuisine?
We have actually been there on our honeymoon. We went to Bali and we love this kind of food, so we're really excited about what you got in store for us today.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to introduce the first dish. Nasi Goreng. You may open your eyes.
Wow!
My favorites.
You've tried Nasi Goreng before?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
that.
In Barcelona or when you were in Indonesia?
We tried
In Indonesia, yeah, and also in
But
Barcelona.
I think, yeah.
I remember for my birthday, you surprised me with Nasi Goreng. You remember?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, out of all the dishes you could have picked for Martin's birthday, you chose Nasi Goreng.
Yes.
Because she knows
I know.
I love it. That's why, thank you.
You will do it with fork
I'll cut it.
or spoon?
Myself, I eat with my hands.
All the veggies. I like how the rice is cooked. It's not too soft and not too hard. I really like.
And have you ever seen an egg on top of rice?
Yes,
You have seen it?
we do it.
Really?
I guess I saw it maybe in Bali actually. I don't know, but we do it. I would say 8.
8 out of 10.
I'll say 9.
9! Gado Gado. You may open your eyes. My friend Jacob recommended Gado Gado to try as his #1 dish from Indonesia.
For me, I really like it because there is peanuts and I love this.
I also have a lot of flavors coming, but I can't explain it to you, but it's really good.
Beans, salad, the sauce is good. For me, it's a good dish.
So guys, for the Gado Gado, what is your rating out of 10?
8.
8 came to my mind before you said it. Maybe because you said it and like it went to my mind, I don't know. But 8 is the right number.
You just follow.
Ayam Geprek. You may open your eyes.
Ayam Geprek.
Yes. Have you ever tried Ayam Geprek?
No, I don't know what it is, but it's chicken, I guess.
It is chicken. Do you know what's on top of a chicken?
The sauce? You have like some fried onions, that's for sure.
Yep.
After, I don't know what the sauce is. I'll have to taste it to know.
So the sauce is actually a very famous Indonesian sauce.
Okay.
This is. I'll tell you the name after you try it.
Oh, okay, I don't know if I trust you. But okay. Alright, I'll have to trust you because it's been good so far.
Just a question: if this came out in a restaurant, would you be happy with how it looks?
Yeah, I'll be happy. I would be. I'm also a pig, so.
You still got space?
Yeah. I do.
This is not spicy for you, Martin?
It is spicy. This is more spicy than a Nasi Goreng. It's more spicy, but it's not too spicy, but it's spicy.
So, interestingly enough, this is probably the spiciest dish you'll find in Indonesia, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because it's chicken with sambal sauce.
Alright.
So they smash all the sambal, which is basically smashed chilies, onto the chicken.
Okay. It is spicy. It would be too much for you, that's for sure. You want to taste the sauce?
Chicken plus
You want to taste the sauce?
No.
Just so you have an idea of how spicy it is, here are 2 Mexicans trying the Ayam Geprek.
I can't believe Martin didn't do anything. Like he was like no reaction at all.
No, he was so calm.
I can't stop laughing.
And do you serve it like this with some rice or something?
You normally serve it with some rice on the side.
Okay.
Do you think rice would make it better?
You could take some of the sauce and mix it in rice. I like it.
I just thought you had Nasi Goreng the last dish and you were all riced up.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's really good.
So Martin, what's your rating out of 10 for the Ayam Geprek?
9, 7, 6, 4.
8.5.
So guys, no DNAC dishes for you today.
One of the best for me.
One of the best.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally agree. I love these kind of dishes. So yeah, I want to go back one day and have these dishes. Yeah.
We go.
I mean, the football league there is growing, so
Exactly.
you also have someone that works in.
So they can sign me up with a contract where they pay me with their Nasi Goreng. That's it.
Hopefully we can see you in Indonesia in the near future.
Hey, if you want to serve some more food tomorrow, we'll be back. We'll bring our kids as well and we'll have a party here.
So the next day we met up with Luka Peroš, one of the actors from the hit series Money Heist.
Money Heist is just an English-speaking country, so we call it La Casa de Papel in the world, all right?
I can't speak Spanish, I'm not very good at it. Have you got any experience with Indonesia?
A little bit, not much. I'm a foodie. I love international food, any kind of culinary experiences, but I've never had like really authentic Indonesian food, nor have I traveled to Bali, Indonesia, or anywhere.
We then realised our train from Barcelona was leaving, so we had to cut the chat short and rush to the train station. So we took the train to Madrid, a 3-hour train journey from Barcelona, to not only visit the Bernabeu, but also meet Olympic gold champion Carolina Marin. But before we meet her, we need to know what food we should introduce to her. So we bumped into some Indonesians at our hotel.
Assalamualaikum.
Yes. Let's see what food they recommend to give to Carolina Marin.
Apa? Lumpia.
Lumpia Semarang?
Lumpia Semarang.
So now we head to the Indonesian restaurant with Rodri's family. But since it opens late, me and Rodri will make a quick detour to the Real Madrid stadium for Bernabeu. And we were lucky enough to see Vinicius Jr. and the Ballon d'Or winner Karim Benzema. So after seeing Real Madrid's star players, I then asked Rodri why he thinks Real Madrid are the best team in the world.
Most Champions League in the world, and the best player in the world have been playing in Real Madrid. Look at all these people from all over the world coming here to visit the stadium.
Guys, we have got Rodri's family here to try Indonesian food. Hola! Well, so I've been told this is one of the best Indonesian restaurants here in Spain. Guys, which one is your favourite so far? Empanadas. Okay. The other dishes they tried are lumpia, satay ayam, bakso,
Soto Tanka,
and a dish that I've never tried before.
Hekeng.
Hekeng, famous from Pontianak in Kalimantan. So,
Sinak or Dinak?
Inak.
I then wanted to know if Rodri's family knew who Carolina Marin was.
Very famous.
Very famous. Okay.
We only know badminton in Spain because of her.
We are here in the heart of the city at the La Liga main office. Not only do La Liga focus on football, but they also delve into basketball, futsal, handball, and also Indonesia's most accomplished sport, badminton. Carolina Marin?
Yeah.
It's an honor to meet you. My name is
Pleasure.
Laurence. I was just wondering, could I maybe have a game with you at badminton?
Let's do it.
Maybe first to three?
Okay, let's do it.
I play some badminton in Indonesia, but playing against a world champion at badminton might be something else. So Carolina, first to three?
Okay. Hi.
Oh,
Are you ready?
I'm ready now.
Hi.
3-0 to Carolina. Upstairs, I've actually got some Indonesian food for you to try. Have you had any Indonesian food before?
Yeah, actually, I came from Indonesia 2 weeks ago, and I love Indonesian food. So let's see what you have done for me, and yeah, I will try.
In 2014, Carolina posted this picture saying she loves Indonesian food. Let's see what she thinks of our food today.
Bakso sapi. You may open your eyes.
I love it.
Have you tried it already?
Yes, I try. I remember. This is like meatballs, like we have here in Spain, with noodles and some vegetables.
Exactly right. In like a soupy broth.
Yes, exactly.
You may try bakso
Should I
sapi.
try?
Yes.
Okay, I will try.
Salamat makan.
Terima kasih. Enak. I love it because it's a soup. It's not spicy, so it's like I love it to eat for dinner, especially.
So, what's your rating out of 10 for the bakso?
Oof, 9.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Wow. So, enak or dinak?
Enak.
Rujak mangga. You may open your eyes.
Good. Okay, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is peanut. This is the sauce of the satay ayam. I remember this kind of sauce, and yeah, and the mango. We cannot imagine that we should mix this kind of food here in my country. But actually, yeah, I like it.
So the combination between the peanuts and the mango works.
Yeah.
So what is your rating out of 10 for the rujak?
8.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
And the final dish that Carolina will be trying today is
Lumpia ayam. You may open your eyes.
Like spring rolls, right?
Yes, it is spring rolls.
So good.
So good.
Yeah.
Straight away. So you've tried something like this before?
Yeah.
Like spring rolls from Vietnam?
I try because there are some meat and vegetables inside.
So this is a traditional dish from a city called Semarang.
Okay.
Have you heard of Semarang?
No. I used to be in Jakarta because it's where the tournaments are.
Okay, so Carolina, what is your rating out of 10 for the lumpia?
Oof, 8.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Wow. And is it an enak or is it a dinak?
Enak.
Enak. When will you be returning to Indonesia?
Actually, I will go in June because we have one of the biggest tournaments. It's Master 1000, and actually it's really interesting because every year my birthday is in June, And normally I spend my birthday when there is this tournament. So normally I spend my birthday in Indonesia.
I hope
Thank you very much.
enjoy the time in Cadiz. Actually, if you have time to go to the beach, you have to do it.
Beautiful.
Because the beaches are really, really beautiful.
So guys, we have made it to Cadiz, a city in the southwestern part of Spain, and apparently one of the oldest civilizations in Europe. Behind me you can see a beautiful church and the fort. We're going to check it out. It is a beautiful day here in Spain. Let's check out the city. Let's go. I feel like most Spanish dishes are quite similar. It's like a hot dog but with different things inside. Mmm.
And then whilst we were eating, we met these two guys from Indonesia who happened to be supporters of Cadiz Football Club.
Ah, Cadiz #1 fan. even in Bali you follow Cadiz? Luar biasa. Do you miss the food, Indonesian food?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Nice to meet you. Salam Kanal. Nice to meet you guys.
Take a picture.
Of course.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Next time.
See you.
Yeah.
We then travelled to the Cadiz training ground, who currently play in La Liga.
You can speak Bahasa? Oh, right, okay.
I would like to, but no.
Okay.
Inak?
Dinak.
What is Inak?
Inak means delicious.
Delicious?
And Dinak means not tasty.
Not tasted, okay.
This is Rafa, who works for Cadiz Football Club and helped us meet some of their star players. This is where I had my first real language barrier. I asked Espino if he wanted to try some Indonesian food.
Not English. I call it no Espanol. Oh, no.
We then met the Cadiz wingers, Théo, Bongonda and Brian Ocampo, who presented me this Cadiz shirt.
Whoa, my favourite number as well. Laurence Benson. So Cadiz have signed me already.
And their captain Álex Fernández, who will be trying some of my homemade Mie Goreng.
Welcome to the Inak or Dinak show. What is your name and where are you from?
Hi, I'm Álex Fernández, I'm from Spain.
And what is your experience like with Indonesian food?
Oof, I don't have too many experience, but I want to try all the food.
Mie Goreng. You may open your eyes. So Mie Goreng is one of the most famous Indonesian dishes. So it basically means fried noodle with some egg on top.
I will eat for sure.
Let's try it for Mie Goreng. How do you say bon appetit in Spanish?
Que aproveche.
Que aproveche.
Very nice.
It's good, right?
It's good.
It's very good.
Spicy?
Yeah.
I like it.
So Álex, what is your rating out of 10 for the Mie Goreng?
8.
8 out of 10?
Yeah. I really like.
Inak or Dinak?
Inak.
Inak sekali.
And now for Spain's equivalent of Nasi Goreng.
What is this? Nasi Goreng?
This is typical Spanish food. Paella is rice with tuna. Very, very typical from Cadiz.
In Indonesia, our most popular dish, like food-wise, is Mie Goreng, what you tried, and Nasi Goreng, fried rice, like this. Wow.
It's good.
It is amazing.
I did, especially for you.
Just for me?
Yeah.
You want to try some with a spoon? Just so we know if it's good or bad paella.
Really good.
Really good paella?
Really good.
Maybe when you retire, if you retire, you can be a professional chef.
I will try. Okay, rate, out of 10?
I'm going to give a paella a 9 out of 10, only because Nasi Goreng is a 10 out of 10.
Inak or Dinak?
Definitely Inak sekali.
So now that we've eaten, it was time to go head to head with two of Cadiz's star players.
You know anything about Indonesia?
No.
Okay.
So we're going to start with a crossbar challenge.
US that. Oh God. Okay, I've got to show the footballers how it's done. Ahoy! First time.
So now it's up to the professionals to show us how it's done. So currently it's 1-1 out of me and Théo. Let's see if Brian can beat us.
What a shot.
So Brian won the crossbar challenge, but now is when the challenge really starts.
Okay, so the next challenge now is I'm going to ask you 3 questions about Indonesia. and I'll give you two options. One option there on the left and one option on the right.
What is Bali in Indonesia? What is the population of Indonesia?
No.
Okay, there we go. There we go. 270 million, yes?
How many Indonesian dishes are there?
This question is hard, man.
You haven't got a clue?
No.
I'll give you two options to help you out. 6,500, 500. So in Indonesia, there are 6,500 dishes. You said 500, Théo. You said there were 6,500, so...
It's because I like to eat, man.
It's because you like to eat.
That's why.
Once the challenge was finished, one of the Cadiz players came over with his football boots and gifted them to me as a present before we left.
If it's, I don't know if it's 10 or...
I mean, I'll make sure my feet fit. This is 10. Yes! Thank you, I appreciate it. Luka, thank you very much for these incredible football shoes. It's got your signature on it, your number, Terima kasih. So I'm going to be using them here in Bali. So guys, I've just got back to Indonesia. I can't believe how good that trip was. I can't believe how nice people in Spain were, how welcoming they were, and for how open-minded they were to try some Indonesian food for the first time. And you know what really surprised me? Carolina Marin, 9 years ago, well before I was making Indonesian food videos, she would actually go to Indonesia and try her food and post on her Instagram saying how much she loved it. So I think that's absolutely amazing, and I'm just surprised Indonesian food isn't even more popular than it is now. So the more support we can get on this channel, the bigger the opportunities will be. So I don't know what could be bigger than going to Spain with La Liga, but you never know where life takes you, and I'm just grateful for all of you who have been supporting this amazing journey. Terima kasih banyak semua, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Sampai jumpa. What flavors are you tasting inside the Nasi Goreng right now?
Well, I cannot tell. It's too many flavors here, but it's really, really good, as you can see.